Yo, what's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday night. And tonight we're going to check out the state of play that happened earlier from Sony and all the game news and reels about it and talk about it. And let me share this out real quick. Tweet about it here. Okay, cool. Wait a minute. Oh, hold on, guys. Gotta get shared in Discord real quick. There we go. All right. So this is a Black Screens. This is a play we'll check out here, guys. Let's see. All right, missed this early when it was live, so I'm checking out now. And let's see what they got to show. I don't know anything. Didn't try to stay off online. What the heck? Hold on.
Do you need help?
Is this Kena? Like a Kena sequel? It is. There she is. Yep.
It's been a long time since we've had one of your kind in Cosmora. I'm glad you're here.
Wow, it's been such a long time since I played the first game. Good series too. It looks like they put more budget into this one.
That temple has been sealed as long as I can remember. Dangerous corruption was locked inside, along with the secrets of a forgotten practice.
Oh yeah, very, very good looking. Definitely an improvement on the animations, visuals, presentation. I don't remember like, what was the first game published by Sony, or like sort of like a console exclusive for a while. I think it was.
Spirit guides here once used alchemy to cleanse corruption. Maybe you can do the same.
Oh wow, we get a mount or a steed of some kind. Look at the world. I wonder if they made it a bit more semi-open world in this one. Not fully open world, but maybe just a little bit open zone more.
Fear will bind you, gripping to the present, which must always pass.
Combat looks really good and improved.
Will bind you, longing for the past you cannot change.
Nice.
Love will bind you, yearning for a future you will not see.
Oh, that's neat.
Unbound, may you depart in peace.
Kena, Scars of Cosmora. Okay, so I guess we're going into a new area in this game.
Hey everyone,
looks like-
I'm Josh and this is my brother Mike.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at our next game, Kena, Scars of Cosmora.
After the amazing response to Kena Bridge of Spirits in 2021, the team was excited to take on the challenge of creating something even bigger and better this time around.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Partnership with PlayStation Studios has empowered us to expand our scope while still staying true to what made the first game special.
Since her adventure in Bridge of Spirits, Kena has grown into an older, more experienced spirit guide. Her reputation now precedes her.
Makes
She
sense.
comes to a
Okay.
new land called Cosmora, home to multiple distinct communities. On this adventure, Kena discovers a spirit guide's role in helping living people, not only those who have passed away.
Sweet.
With
Yo, Sir
PlayStation
McDonald, what's
Studios
up?
support, we're building on everything that fans loved about the first game. Deeper, more dynamic combat, epic boss battles, a larger, richer world, and of course, our charming spirit companions.
Kena,
Heck yeah.
Scars of Cosmora releases on PlayStation 5 and PC. Thanks so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of the show.
So it comes this year, but no exact release date. All right. Yo, what's up, King? Good to see you, bud. I know it's probably going to be a lot of third-party games here. I'm wondering if Square Enix is going to show up, Capcom, and a few other companies.
Long ago, in the wilds of
Sucker Punch?
demons terrorized.
Oh, this is the Ghost Yote multiplayer Legends. Yeah. This should be dropping
They were
this year.
known as
Yo, Benny, what's up? Good to see you, bud.
the spider, the oni, the kitsune, and the snake. Many fought back. Many were cut down.
Yep, co-op 4 players. Nice. Let's see. Go. Wow, you know it's kind of crazy how this game and UO3 are similar in terms of like
From vengeance.
theme or tone and thematics, like at least in that mode anyway. Because in the Legends mode, I think in Tsushima, like you're fighting demons too of some kind. Free DLC for owners of Ghost Yote. Nice
Who do you think will come out on top?
content stuff. But overall, a better, much improved version of the first game. March 19th. Wow, that's really soon. Nice it kept you waiting. The Solid Snake, or yeah, Solid Snake line.
Hi,
Bad Robot.
I'm Mike Booth from Bad Robot Games, and game director of 4Loop. As a game designer, a core goal
Oh,
of mine
yeah,
has
4Loop
always
is
been to
that,
make game experiences that offer interesting surprises.
think Spiritual
and
Successor to Left 4 Dead or
unpredictable
something like
moments
that?
never get old. The result is 4Loop, an emergent, challenging, 4-player combat sandbox where you and your friends succeed through cooperation and improvisation, and where no two runs are ever the same. At the heart of 4Loop is a probability map, which combines alien technology and human ingenuity to plot your best path forward to defeat the invaders. Each
Wait a
node
minute.
represents a different mission with its own risks, rewards, and surprises. Everyone votes to choose the next mission.
What in the hell,
Once
divers?
you've chosen a node on the probability map, your team will teleport into the mission. You may have to collect mission-critical resources, or even rescue survivors that can offer cool upgrades for your gear, all while trying to avoid the alien forces constantly sending drop pods and kill bots to stop you. We've worked hard to ensure that there are tons of items to choose from, and a lot of strange creatures and mysterious things to encounter. For example, this weird alien plant is called a blink root, where you can collect a blink berry, which will teleport anyone who touches it to a random, distant location. All the various
That's an interesting
enemies,
mechanic.
weapons, items, and mission objectives are all designed to interact with each other in dynamic ways that create emergent gameplay and endless, replayable chaos. That means your decisions really matter, and creativity and improvisation are key. We really want players to try things and think outside the box, like hacking an alien terminal to provide intel to the rest of the team, or being bombarded by killbot drop pods, or barely escaping with your life. And if you do die, don't worry. So long as one of you makes it back to home base, you'll be reprinted and ready to try again. The home base is a place for your team to readjust their strategy, evolve your loadout, and choose rewards from an increasing array of powerful gear and upgrades. Each act of the probability map culminates in one of multiple boss battles. This is the Scanner Boss, a huge geologic surveyor that scans for flux deposits to harvest. Its scan fields are very lethal, creating a dynamic obstacle course of lasers to avoid while attempting to destroy the boss itself. Because the scanner's body rotates like a 3D puzzle, you want to spread out and attack it from all sides. All, of course, while avoiding the slow-moving, lethal laser grids.
Wow. All right.
Our goal here is to create something new, where every run has you yelling and laughing and saying, "I can't believe that just happened." We're currently in pre-beta, so there's still plenty of polish to come, and we need players like you to join us in upcoming playtests. Your feedback will be invaluable in helping us make this game truly great. We can't wait for you to play it for yourselves. Now, go and fail to save the world.
Nice. So hopefully get like a beta announcement soon. Okay. Looked alright though.
Look,
More Pragmata.
what's this?
That's the Earth.
I wonder what else they could even show. I mean,
You really can make everything with Luna Filament, huh?
there's already the demo out for this
Looks a bit like New
game.
York.
Is that a place on Earth?
Can't believe we haven't found any survivors.
I haven't seen anyone besides you since leaving the vault.
All alone, huh? I know the feeling.
Hey, Hugh. What were you like as a kid?
When I was young, I was in an orphanage. I was a lot like you. I had a few bumps along the way. But I had someone looking out for me. And now it's your turn.
Finally, this game has been announced forever ago. Yeah. It went through some development hell a bit, but it's coming out in April. I think the same day as Soros.
Removal time exceeding estimates. Deploying reinforcements.
Whoa, new enemy types. Okay, little freaky there with the robot designs. Yeah, gameplay demo development now. I think the demo originally was on PC only. Now they got it on console. Hey, Resident Evil Requiem.
6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
Yeah, that's not good. Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under. The
Dude,
Rose
Leon.
Hill Chronic Care Center.
Leon has definitely aged very well, though.
You okay? What does Victor want with you?
What do you mean?
He grabbed you for a reason. Did you find anything on Opus?
Not yet. Nothing on the servers at the CIA or the Pentagon.
Ooh, some nice new gameplay.
You are an ignorant.
Wait, is that the Crimson Heads?
Leon, we're running out of time.
Oh no. Is Leon dying? Are they gonna kill off Leon in this one?
Why me?
The team has settled on a person of interest. A former T-virus researcher.
Because my master made you who you are.
Little girl, there's a little girl there? What the heck?
Was where it all began for me.
Oh! So you do get to go out the city streets a bit.
We can talk. What do you want to know?
I don't want any more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
Wow, that's why you hype up. Like the 4th trailer, I think. I have questions though. Like, what is going on with Leon still?
It's been a while since you've been back there.
That's gotta be Sherry.
Yeah.
Wait, is this RPD? It is. Wow, we're revisiting RPD. Okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann. We're back with a new batch of games on their way to PS5.
But before we begin, we wanted to highlight the upcoming release dates for both Pragmata and Resident Evil Requiem from Capcom. Both are coming soon to PS5 with support for PS5 Pro.
Now, let's return to the dark world of Nosgoth with an announcement for fans of Legacy of Kain. 2003's
Oh.
Legacy of Kain Defiance is being remastered by Crystal Dynamics and will be available to pre-order today. The
Wow,
final
they're bringing
chapter
this
in the
back
Soul
too.
Reaver saga brings players into the conflict between the vampire Kain and his betrayed lieutenant, Raziel. This remaster boasts updated HD graphics, a new
That looks
third-person
good.
camera, and wayfinding level maps, as well as bonus features like character skins.
Now, what do you have to tell me?
Lost levels, deep lore, photo mode, and more. The digital deluxe version of the game includes promotional comics and a playable demo of Dark Prophecy, the unreleased sequel to Defiance.
That's wild, man. I didn't know this had like a comic book thing too, as well
Whether
too.
to rule a corrupt and failing
I played like the first or second original game in this series.
another throw against
Defiance, though, I never
his
played.
destiny. What was a king to do?
Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered launches next month and will be available to pre-order.
Dang, so much
starting
stuff coming
today.
out in March. Man.
Brigandine Abyss is the latest installment in HappyNet's Brigandine series, which dates back to 1998 on the original PlayStation.
Oh, wow, I never knew about this.
This fantasy war strategy RPG tells the story of 6 heroes who rise against an empire invading with overwhelming power.
This looks good. Definitely like my JRPGs and RPGs in general.
With over
So
100 unit classes, including knights and new types of monsters. And countless hours of gameplay, with 6 main storylines and side quests across 24 nations.
6 main storylines. Wow.
Brigandine Abyss launches this year, and you can wishlist it starting today.
All right.
Now let's head over to Koei Tecmo Games in Yokohama for an update on the Dead or Alive series.
Wait, Dead or Alive fighting games coming back?
林です。本日はデッドアライブシリーズが新たなアップデートとともに復活することを発表させていただきます。
New update.
無限転身の名にかけて
Dead or Alive 6? Their last round. They're updating the last Dead or Alive game?
本作デッドアライブ
This fighting game series has not been around a long time.
オリジナルのデッドアライブ6をベースにダウンロードコンテンツとして追加配信したキャラクターをセットにし、プレイステーション5用の最適化、新規コスチュームの追加、新たなフォトモードの追加を行ったタイトルです。
Okay, but are they adding rollback?
今後も新キャラクターや新コスチュームの配信
So
な
I
ど
think that for a lot of people, the main issue with this game, why it didn't do as well as it did, is it needed rollback netcode.
発売日同日に基本無料版も展開予定ですので、シリーズを遊んだことない方もぜひご体験ください。
あなたに私は倒せない。
Nothing about rollback netcode, it sounds like. That's cool, this free-to-play version of it, but launch though.
デッドアライブは1996年から展開している対戦アクションゲームシリーズです。数多くの作品を世に送り出して今年で30周年になります。そのタイミングでこういった発表できることを大変嬉しく思います。では最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Wait, new trailer? A new Dead or Alive fighting game. Dead or Alive 7. That's why. Dawn of New Chapter waits, and it's in development for
デッドアライブ
PS5.
シリーズ最新作も開発始動しました。続報をお待ちください。
So this is gonna be a long way off, probably like a couple of years, at least. Ooh. Oh, Control. This is a Control 2. Oh, actual gameplay. Nice. Trying to make sense of it though. Let's see what we got.
Zoe, I see the spotlights.
And you're getting closer. Listen, Dylan, we're getting distress calls from the theater, but research thinks we might have a resident on our hands. No one should have survived that.
Then I'll hurry.
Hello everyone. I'm Mikael Kasurinen, and I'm the creative director of Control Resonant, the game-changing sequel to Control. What you are seeing here is an early mission captured from our in-development build. We play as Dylan Faden, our supernaturally gifted hero, in a version of Manhattan like you haven't
that's a big
seen
hammer.
before.
Kind of Devil May Cry-ish a bit too
We
with the
recently
combat.
acquired Shift, an ability that empowers Dylan to seamlessly move through gravity anomalies and adapt to the world around him.
Interesting. Okay.
Here we are showcasing a set of different forms of Dylan's main weapon, the Aberrant, can take, and his supernatural abilities. There are a lot of different ones you can discover to suit your playstyle.
Huh. Oh, he's
While in
definitely
combat,
poisoned.
We encourage you to play aggressively, balancing between melee attacks and abilities.
Something I'm noticing though right away is like the attacks, both like with melee weapons and abilities, don't seem as punchy as they should, or as impactful as they should. I don't know.
What the hell is that thing?
Whoa. Okay. Jump around, flying around, zipping and dipping. That's pretty cool.
I think I hear something. I know where the resonant is, Zoe. I'll call you back.
Resonants are the dominant threat in what's our most ambitious game to date, and we can't wait to share it with you later in 2026.
Interesting boss design here. Oh, nice. Ah, that's it. Okay. Your wish list, and I guess you want. I'm going to look more into that.
Long ago.
What the? What is this?
For this night, to save the age of man. Half human, half angel. They call you sin. I call you salvation.
Why does this give me like Darksiders vibes or Godfall 2 vibes or Godfall vibes? Something like that. I don't know. It looks like both those games, but this could be a new game entirely. Looks like it's co-op potentially too, unless this is an AI companion. It's very Darksiders like though in terms of like visual and presentation. Crimson Moon. All right, I'll have to look more into that. Beast the Reincarnation. What new details are they going to share with us? I mean, obviously it's coming to PlayStation 5. We knew that. This was definitely not an Xbox exclusive. It's coming to PC as well too. Also, through some more reading whatnot, apparently Game Freak outsourced this game, so only a small team from Game Freak actually worked on this game. Still looks really good though. Oh, you know what? Because this was recently at Xbox, so I showed them the gameplay. So them showing gameplay here might be them announcing a release date, potentially. That looks wild. Whatever the heck that was. All right, nice. August 4th of this year. Wow. Okay. So summer starting to shape up more what we're expecting.
For that new look at characters in combat in Beasts of Reincarnation. It's coming to PS5 this summer.
Our next title debuted 3 decades ago alongside the original PlayStation, and it introduced the world to an iconic character. Today, Ubisoft and Digital
Rayman?
Eclipse celebrate that legacy with Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition. This digital museum
very
features
surprised at
5
this.
playable versions of the original game,
A Rayman remastered game.
including the 1995 PlayStation release, enhanced with new accessibility options.
Okay.
Discover the secrets
Rayman
behind
remastered
Rayman's
games.
development through a long-lost playable prototype, restored for the first time. Plus, an interactive documentary packed with unseen design documents and never-before-heard insights from the original creators.
Et à un moment, c'est Sony qui arrive en disant, bah voilà notre console, on va révolutionner le jeu vidéo.
Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition comes to PS5 digitally starting tomorrow, while physical
Dang,
editions
wow,
will be available
okay.
June 26th.
Mina the Hollower is an action-adventure title from the creators of Shovel Knight.
Didn't this game already come out? I think it already came out on PC though. I don't think it came to PS5
To
yet.
save a cursed island. Whip foes into oblivion, burrow under hazards and monsters, and hunt down secrets in a pixel-perfect love letter to handheld gaming. Mina the Hollower's release date is on the horizon. The limited time demo will
Spring
be
2026 for
exclusively available
PlayStation.
on PlayStation 5 tomorrow. Set years before the events of the original game, this prologue tells the story of how Alba and the wolf cub Neva first met. Alba must earn the young wolf's trust and guide her through the blighted wilderness. Together, they will face new enemies and endure perilous trials, while confronting a monstrous force that threatens to tear them apart.
Oh, wow.
Players can look forward to using new gameplay mechanics in all new locations. Neva Prologue launches February 19th.
Man, games are coming out more and more.
Up next,
Getting some new
a
stuff.
tactical stealth action title from Shueisha Games and Acquire, a team with ninja credentials dating back to the Tenchu series.
They said Acquire? I know Acquire dev team. It was supposed to be like, what, a spiritual successor to Tenchu, maybe? Looks good just from this cutscene or cinematic. Go on. Wait a minute. It's isometric? Dude, this looks like freaking Shadow Tactics. Yeah, it reminds me of Shadow Tactics. Not a bad thing, just wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting like Tenchu-like gameplay. Yako Shinobi Ops. All right. 2027. What the? The bird that drinks tears. I have no idea what this is.
Children of water, born of a goddess. You filthy creatures, faithless, soulless, unclean. This world was never yours to keep. How dare you stand in the way of purity, little king?
Oh my. Wait, you play as a chicken? What the heck? A very buff looking chicken, but what? Oh my. What is this, like a chicken muso? Or like chicken black myth? This looks insane. I'm surprised they didn't go make him go like Paka right there or something instead of just like a roar. Ooh. Project Windless. In development for PS5, so yeah, this seems like it's early development. He's only had an official name. It's got Project Windless. Alrighty. Ooh, Lucasfilm. Wait, is this the Star Wars Racer? Yep, it's the Racer, the Galactic Racer game.
Welcome to the Galactic League. Since you're here, why not take part in a friendly exhibition race?
Looking good. There's some visuals so far. Let's see actual gameplay. Oh. All right. I'm intrigued.
If they weren't holding me back right now, I'd have you frozen in
Wait.
carbonite.
Is that like a story mode part of it? Does this game have a story mode? Dude, it looks like Burnout. A Star Wars racing game with Burnout mechanics? Oh, the pod racing's back. And it comes out this year. Sweet. A more 007.
Bond is immature and reckless. He's a bad influence on the other recruits who inexplicably fall victim to his charm.
Look, I know where this is going. Do you mind telling me why I'm here?
I would like you to join His Majesty's Secret Service.
You what?
I know all about your exploits in Iceland.
I strongly believe that there is a need for such heart and intuition in modern spycraft. That's the very reason I'm bringing back the Double O's.
This looks really good.
Need I state the obvious? He is not ready.
James, the service is over.
You're a rare breed, Bond. I should be interested.
Still very Uncharted looking, though.
009 will employ every manner of subterfuge to avoid capture.
Try not to draw attention to yourself.
Me? Housekeeping, I presume?
You seem the kind of guy who knows what he likes.
So you won't do anything stupid?
Of course not. I'm not an idiot.
Agents have very short life expectancy. And if you do get caught, we will deny ever having heard of you. How does that sound?
When do I start?
Nice. May 27th. Yeah, I think they already locked that in a while ago with that release date. Not too far out. Not too far long now from the release.
I'm Peter Brown. I manage the game content team within Third Party Portfolio. We evaluate games coming from publishers all over the world, from indie to AAA. Those of us in the Third Party Portfolio team travel the world and meet with our partners. And it's even more exciting for me when those partners have been foundational to my own love of video games. And Konami is definitely one of those partners.
Oh, okay. New stuff from Konami.
Konami for being with PlayStation in the very beginning, taking some amazing franchises that everyone already knew and loved and injecting them with new technology and new ways of designing video games that we haven't thought of before. We were really impressed when Konami approached us with their list of announcements for today's State of Play. So to mark the occasion, we wanted to try something a little different. We join you today from Konami Creative Front Tokyo Bay, not only to share some really exciting reveals for upcoming games, but also spotlight some of the key talent behind them. We're really excited about the diverse lineup they've brought today, and we hope you will be too. Enjoy.
All right, let's see what Konami has. What? Is it another remake? No, it's a Master Collection Volume 2. They did it. They somehow got Metal Gear Solid 4 to work off the PS3.
Outer heaven.
And will no longer be locked to PS3.
Army and is now preparing to unleash an insurrection.
Liquid's goal is to seize control of SOP, the Sons of the Patriot system that controls the soldiers.
Will you do this for me? Will you terminate Liquid?
It's my favorite Metal Gear game as well too, out of the series that I played.
When all of this is over, you'll have no choice but to accept death.
This is my final mission.
So began the war between Zero and Big Boss.
Do you understand, Snake? Any means necessary. Just stop Liquid's insurrection. Liquid! Guns of the Patriots!
Because I knew where my loyalty belonged. Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
And then Peace Walker.
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country.
It's so good to preserve in this game too, in the series.
Deterrent.
Yes. It simply said Jack. Over and over.
Boss. Is that you?
Azumi! Bahas!
Nice, nice. So is there a chance for getting Revengeance as well? Like a remaster or remake of that? about that's out later this year in August. Okay. Oh, they're adding Ghost Babel on there too? That's like a handheld, I think, version.
制作プロデューサーの岡村典明です。メタルギアファンの皆様、大変お待たせいたしました。プレイステーション3向けのみで発売されていたメタルギアソリッド4ガンズ・オブ・ザ・パトリオットがプレイステーション5でついに遊べるようになります。加えてプレイステーションポータブル、プレイステーション3向けに発売されたメタルギアソリッドピースウォーカーを含むメタルギアコレクションシリーズの第2弾となっております。メタルギアサーガのラストを飾る伝説の作品を最新ハードでぜひ体感してください。そして、現在発売中のメタルギアソリッドマスターコレクションボリューム1につきましても最後のアップデートを実施いたします。初代プレイステーション向けに発売された
Oh, they're doing an update for the original, the first collection. Man, that does look better with high resolution.
またメタルギアソリッド3スネークイーターについてもさらなる高解像度化を実現しております。本日よりアップデート配信開始となりますので、この機会にぜひメタルギアソリッドマスターコレクションボリューム1も体験してみてください。さらに、今回の発表を記念いたしましてメタルギアシリーズの始まりの物語メタルギアソリッドデルタスネークイーター
This is a fun game, the remake of Snake Eater, Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater.
50% オフという大変お求めやすい価格で購入できますので、
This was optimized better.
楽しんでください。これからもメタルギアシリーズの展開にご期待ください。そして最後に
Wait, what's next for Metal Gear series? Hold on, a new video? Wait. Revengeance? Oh my goodness, no. What? Why? Was not expecting this. Didn't want this. I don't know who wanted this. That's not saying it's like gonna be a bad game or anything like that, but I was hoping for Metal Gear Rising Revengeance remaster or remake announcement. All right. Castlevania 40th anniversary. Oh, are we getting another Castlevania collection of some kind, or
of His Most Royal Majesty?
Evil Empire.
By the grace of God.
Motion Twin.
The King of France.
Motion Twin's the people who did Dead Cells, and then Evil Empire recently did Rogue Prince of Persia. This looks like a new Castlevania. Dude, the art style and presentation, the gameplay looks freaking awesome.
So now, we appeal to you, Trevor Belmont, last of House Belmont.
Castlevania Belmont's Curse. And it's coming this year.
ご覧いただきありがとうございます。
キャッスルバニアベルモンドカースプロデューサーの谷口勉です。今回見ていただいた映像はキャッスルバニアシリーズ40周年記念第1弾となるキャッスルバニアベルモンドカースのアナウンス映像です。これまで我々のチームは多くの方にキャッスルバニアに触れていただきたいという思いでシリーズの過去作を最新ハードでプレイしていただけるようにいくつかのコレクションタイトルを配信してきました。また多くの素晴らしいパートナーとコラボレーションにも取り組んでまいりました。そしてやっと本日
That's a brand new game.
新しいゲームについて皆様に報告できるところまで来ました。そのことがすごく嬉しいです。今回のタイトルではイビルエンパイアモーションツインという才能と情熱にあふれるシリーズへの愛を持ったスタジオとともにプロジェクトに取り組んでいます。これまでのシリーズらしさを大切にしながらも新しいアイディアと現代的なゲームプレイを取り入れることでキャラクターのアクションはよりダイナミックで爽快に仕上がっています。シリーズファンの方はもちろんぜひ遊んでくださいと思っておりますが、まだキャッスルバニアに触れたことがないという方にもぜひ楽しんでほしいです。発売は2026年を予定しておりますので続報を楽しみにお待ちください。
Sweet. All right.
Simon, listen to me. You can't stay in this room forever. I can't stay in this room forever. I know this is going to be hard. But you have to come back to me.
Silent Hill? A new Silent Hill game?
Come back to me, Simon.
Definitely. It has to be the music. The music gives it away for sure. Wait, is this
water again?
Hmm.
But this time it's different.
I wonder if this is Silent Hill Townfall, 'cause I've been hearing and reading about, this being their next Silent Hill game project.
I keep trying to fix what happened. But no matter what I do,
You can't fix it. It doesn't let us change things. You did what you did.
First person Silent Hill game? That's new. This is definitely Silent Hill AF. Oh yeah. Coming 2026. Man, are they just dropping Silent Hill games every year now? Because shoot, we had Silent Hill F last year, the year before that, Silent Hill 2 Remake. It seems like they're just dropping Silent Hill games every year now. Not mad. Silent Hill's definitely back.
Shrouded by lightfall.
Hmm.
Shining drops of light that bring death as they fall.
Forget, I do not know what this is. Is it still Konami? Hmm.
Hey! Ash, come on! Let's begin our journey.
Kitty cat.
Those were Her Majesty's words.
I'm going to defeat you here and stop the Lightfall.
Oh, gameplay, actual gameplay. Rev Noir. New RPG? And developed for PS5. That's definitely gotta be a new IP.
皆さんこんにちは。プロデューサーの門井です。ティザートレーラーの方はいかがでしたでしょうか。レブノワールは完全新作の JRPG です。
Yeah, oh, it's a brand new JRPG title. Yep. Okay.
JRPG を愛し続けてきたメンバーが情熱を持って開発したタイトルとなります。仲間との出会い、成長、そして JRPG には大事な心揺さぶられるような展開、こちらを大事にしてナラティブというものを表現しようと、突き進めております。新しい冒険が始まるというワクワク感、ぜひ楽しんでいただけると思います。今日、お届けした映像は本当に一部の一部で、レブノワール続報がこれからもどんどん出ていくと思いますので、ぜひ、楽しみにお待ちいただければと思います。
Nice, nice. All right. Man, that's a lot from Konami they announced. Like 5 games? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. Wow. Okay. Why does this look familiar?
A man with your
Wait a minute.
skill set must be able to move unconstrained, unrestricted.
John Wick? A high budget, potentially AAA quality John Wick game? It's definitely Keanu Reeves there. They're not showing his full face though.
Capable, adaptable.
He's definitely doing his martial arts. It's Keanu Reeves martial arts.
He must be grounded, stable, constant.
It's only a cinematic trailer, but it looks good. If they can hopefully match the gameplay to this as best possible, then yeah, I think it's gonna be really, really good. Ooh. I wonder what's gonna take place though.
I believe you are ready, sir.
Come on, show his face, show his face. Yep.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is like before the movies. Oh, actual gameplay. Okay, yep, the gameplay looks pretty much like the cinematic trailer and the movies. Oh, wow. Saber's doing this and Lionsgate?
Good morning, New Cascadia. This
I forgot about this. Yeah, they had to take time to marathon. I totally forgot about this.
Outside. It's quiet. Very quiet. Rainfall is expected to begin in the early afternoon and last until a long time. For those who did not wake, your restless dreams endure. So small among the stars. Breathe softly. Do not worry. Peace is upon you. And I am here to walk with you into its embrace.
Mayday! Mayday!
I'm still not sold on this game though.
General David Reed of the New Cascadia colony on Tau City 4. Whoever's listening, whoever, whatever's out there. We need anything. Weapons, supplies, a way out, a way back. Mayday, mayday. This Is that agreed? Tau Ceti, I feel like I'm praying. We've had to do things to survive. Things I never would have. We're monsters. We're all monsters.
Still just looks like fine to me.
Embrace. Embrace. One step. Embrace. Embrace.
Mayday! 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 Mayday!
Okay, well, that's Marathon. There's a Server Slam between February 26th and March 2nd. And it launches March 5th. Wow. So much is coming out.
Hey everyone, my name is Joe Ziegler and I'm the game director on Marathon. Today we're excited to announce our Server Slam from February 26th through March 2nd, where you can join us on Tau Ceti and help test Marathon on PlayStation 5 and other platforms. Our Server Slam features an introduction to the survival gameplay of Marathon, giving you a chance to explore the dangerous world of Tau Ceti and unlock rewards for the full release on Thursday, March 5th. For all PlayStation Plus players, we're also excited to share a collection of unique weapon charms that pay homage to some of our favorite PlayStation games, including Helldivers 2, Death Stranding 2, and Ghost of Yotei.
That's what I was.
From everyone here at Bungie, thank you for joining us on this journey. We'll see you on Tau Ceti starting February 26th.
I'll probably check out the Server Slam for it, just to see how it is.
Hey, I'm Brett.
And I'm Kristen. Thanks to Bungie for that new look at Marathon, coming to PS5 on March 5th, with the Server Slam running February 26th through March 2nd.
Now let's check in on what's coming to PlayStation Plus over the next few months.
PlayStation Plus, oh man.
Spider-Man 2 swings into game catalog next week.
Something I don't subscribe to.
Developed by Insomniac Games in collaboration with Marvel Games, be greater together as Peter Parker and Miles Morales. Let's go!
Spider-Man 2 is a great game though.
In this thrilling sequel, the Spider-Men must balance their personal
Just wish
and
that
heroic
they did more
responsibilities
innovations
while
with
protecting
it.
the city from iconic villains.
All Miles talks about is how to be a better Spider-Man. How to help you.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2 joins the PlayStation Plus game catalog on February 17th.
The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes 2 fan favorites over the next few months, starting with Tekken Dark Resurrection.
Oh, they're bringing this
that
back?
originally released on PSP.
It's the
PlayStation Plus
PSP
Premium
version
members
though.
can expect to
Wow.
revisit this handheld classic in March.
What am I going to do the PS3 version? Or no, PS2 I mean.
The original PlayStation version of Time Crisis brings arcade action to the Classics catalog in May. This version also offers gyroscopic aiming with the DualShock 4 or PS5 DualSense controller.
Time Crisis is a
simulating the
great,
original
great
light gun
old
experience.
school game.
Big Walk is a cooperative multiplayer adventure about teamwork and talking.
There they are.
Hang out and get lost with your friends in an open world full of challenges, puzzles, and playful discoveries.
Oh, nice. That's going to be the next month's
That's all
monthly
for me
game.
and Brett,
Okay.
but we still have a lot more cool stuff to show you, including brand new Soros gameplay.
Housemarque's next action game releases April 30th, and creative director Gregory Loudon has even more systems and combat to break down. Let's take a look.
Lots? Wait, lots more to show? How much more? I know they said it's 60 plus minutes, but...
What is that for you, Arjun? Finishing the mission. Keeping people safe. Oh, Arjun. I know you better than that.
Looking forward to this one. Housemarque at
I'm
again.
Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemarque. Today, we're excited to show off our Comeback Stronger features and Eclipse gameplay running on PlayStation 5. In Saros, you step into the shoes of Arjun Devraj, performed by the brilliant Rahul Kohli, who is discovering the hostile shape-shifting planet of Carcosa. As you encounter a variety of ever more brutal hostiles, death is inevitable. But in Saros, death only means that you will come back stronger. Welcome to the Passage. You are not on your own. Interacting with the survivors of Echelon 4 will help you understand the mysteries of Carcosa.
I can't believe so many are gone.
Wait, so they give you a hub in this game?
All die. Some of them changed.
This is Primary, the voice of Soltari. Here you can engage with our permanent progression systems to upgrade your armor's attributes and acquire special perks.
Okay.
With Carcosan modifiers, you can adjust your experience by, for example, making hostiles tougher, weaker, or even removing the second chance ability entirely. However, all adjustments you choose must be kept in balance to ensure a consistent challenge level. Primary also allows you to teleport directly to any biome that you have unlocked. This means getting back into the action quicker. It also means easier replayability the further you get into the world.
That's huge. That wasn't in Returnal.
You can now quickly restart the selected biome and get back to where you were.
At least I don't think it was.
And now it's time to take another shot at what killed you the first time around. Eventually, you come across an alien device. By using it, you discover that it calls the Eclipse. The Eclipse corrupts the world. It's a complete escalation of our gameplay, our audio, and our visuals on Carcosa. Hostiles now shoot corrupted projectiles, which reduce your maximum armor integrity, but you can restore it by using your power weapon. Weapons and artifacts also become corrupted, which alters them in both positive and negative ways, which ramps up the challenge. We can't wait for you to play Saros when we launch on April 30, 2026.
And it looks better and better all the time. I'm digging what they're doing with it. All the improvements they're putting in this game, what they learn, lessons they learn from Returnal. GR. Gladiator? Oh, this is Tokon.
The air trembles. Mother Earth herself.
Yeah, this is Marvel Tokon. Okay, we're getting a nice update on this one. Good.
The world may hate us. We still have to save it. A true team is unbreakable.
Wait, X-Men?
Stand against the storm.
We already knew Storm was in there.
Feel the power of Mother Earth.
Let me add them, Storm.
Magic? They put magic in here?
Limbo is waiting.
That's interesting choice.
For your soul. Time to end this.
I've got this one.
Finally, Wolverine. Oh, that makes me definitely more excited for this game. And it's Steve Blum, voice actor. Yes. It's about time. Like, I kind of expected Wolverine to be in here, but it's nice to get a not final, but official confirmation. Who the heck?
I am all that remains
Danger.
of Shi'ar technology.
I have no idea who this character is.
Prepare to be disassembled.
She must be new, like recent Marvel stuff.
Further danger.
Let's finish this.
We are stronger.
Wait. Is that a new 4-person ultimate move? That was not in previous versions of the game, that's for sure. That looks freaking fantastic, though. And we got release date for August 6th. Nice. Okay. Huh.
マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ最新のトレーラーお楽しみいただけましたでしょうか。本当にお待たせしてしまいましたけども、こうして一番初めに X-Men のチームトレーラーを発表できたこと、本当に嬉しく思っています。
We're super stoked to introduce the mutants as the newly formed unbreakable X-Men into the world of Marvel Tokon.
マジックは中間距離を大きな剣で制しながらテレポーテーションで裏回りしたりなど多彩なトリッキーな動きをすることができます。
Think of Wolverine as an unstoppable savage tank. Some of his claw swipes have armor on them. So he's
Oh, they made
literally
Wolverine a tank type of fighter in this game? That's different. Not used to him being like that.
デンジャーは体のいろんな部分をですね武器に変形して戦うことができるキャラクターです。
She's trained the X-Men over years through battle simulation. So as a zoner in this game,
Wait, so she's a Danger Room AI made into like a robot? Okay. As soon as said she's been training X-Men for years, I'm thinking like, wait, then that's why she's in danger for Danger Room.
マーベルユニバース闘魂オリジナルストーリーの映像を含めさせていただきました。マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ20キャラクターのプレイヤブルを
20 playable characters at launch. All right.
2026年8月6日に発売いたします。
Pre-orders open next week, so please check out our variety of editions and goodies, and we can't wait to share with you some more info.
Please check it out and stay tuned.
I imagine they'll probably do another beta at some point. Since it's not till August 6th it drops, they'll probably do like an open beta or something. Oh, Santa Monica Studio, new God of War? Are we getting stuff new God of War now? So, or is this a 2D God of War rumor? Wait. God of War 1, 2. Are they remastering all the games? Well, no, 3's already remastered, so why would they put 3? Remake, maybe?
Zeus! Your son has returned.
TC Carlson. I think that's TC. Original VA for Kratos. God of War Trilogy. It is a remake. Yo. Dude, that is awesome.
Hey, what's happening? What's happening, people?
Not Carlson, Carson, sorry.
ODTC. That's right, the original God of War. Yeah, I'm back, baby. And I'm thrilled to bring you some exciting news about the series today, starting with that teaser that you just saw, yeah? Now look, we are happy and excited to finally confirm that, the Greek Trilogy remake is now in development. Yeah, man.
Greek Trilogy remake, heck yeah.
Sit down. Now look, this project is still in the early stages, so it'll be a minute before we get back to share another update, right? But I'm telling you, next time we come back, we coming with something big, baby. Yeah. And in addition, since we're approaching the last few months of God of War's 20th anniversary year, we couldn't let it close without one last surprise.
Oh?
Now, this announcement is a passion project that will let you experience God of War's signature brutal combat, rewarding exploration, and heartfelt storytelling like you've never heard it before. I'm telling you. That's all you get. So, thank you for 2 strong decades of support.
He's messing with us.
And we can't wait
He's
for you
gotta
to
be.
see what we've got cooking to keep the next 20 years surprising, fresh, and fun as hell to play. Yeah, all right, you can watch it now. Go. Why are you still here? Go.
TC.
Go!
He is awesome. So this is probably the God of War 2D platformer game that's been like rumored or speculated to be in development. I've been reading about and hearing about Mega Cat Studios. Never heard of them.
Before, I was a god. I was a Spartan.
Looks good. This is it, yeah.
Spartans! Our duty is to Sparta.
Wait, is that his brother?
Courage is a decision. Press your attack! Don't relent! Never on our backs!
That might be his brother, and this is like little boy of war now. A lot of monster design looks good. The art style looks good. It's crazy how they were able to transport the original character models in the original God of War trilogy into a 2D space. This looks really cool, man. God of War, Sons of Sparta. Yes, that's his brother. That's Kratos' brother in there. Okay. Available 2026. Nice, nice. Wait a minute. Today? So they shadow dropped this? That's wild, man. I was not expecting that. They shadow dropped a new God of War game. Spinoff, mind you, but still. Oh, that's it. That's the show. Wow. Really good. Really freaking good show overall, I think. I was not bored at all. There were some disappointments in there, don't get me wrong, but overall I was just not bored. Like everything was kind of hidden in terms of like being solid, at least entertaining. You know, nothing really felt wasted. Plenty of new third-party games to be excited for. Stuff coming out within a few weeks, you know, coming months, things like that. Good stuff, good stuff. All right, so that's it. Cool, guys. All right, that was pretty awesome there. Yeah, I would say probably definitely one of the better state of plays for sure. Really fantastic overall in terms of like what was shown off. And we got a God of War trilogy remake in the works. I'm wondering if they're going to release one game at a time. I don't know. Or if they're going to do all of them at once. That'd be crazy if they did that. But man, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Wait until we get some more details. But definitely really cool here what they're doing. In the fact that they shall drop the God of War game. Heck yeah. Definitely have to check out sometime. Not going to be able to check out right away, but because I'm busy with other stuff. But definitely will in the future at some point. For sure. For sure. Maybe leading up to the first remake in the series or something like that. We'll see. Yeah, that's all I got for you. My thoughts on when it comes to that. When it comes to state of play. So very good state of play. Now I want to check out some more details though on some of the games here. Let's see. So let's go to the PlayStation blog. Hold on a second. No, Benny, I saw your message, dude. Hold on. All right, there we go. I got you, Benny, for answering your question there. Let's see. PlayStation blog. And thank y'all for still being here hanging out. I want to check out some of the stuff here to maybe shed some more light on what's going on. And then we got the Silent Hill Townfall or Silent Hill Transmission to check out as well too. Let's see. All right, so Kena Scars of Cosmore announced for PS5 and PC out 2026. Yo, thanks, Benny. So Kena's next adventure from Ember Lab expands on the action, adventure, and combat of their award-winning debut title. So let's see what they're talking about here. This is from Josh Greer, co-founder of Ember Lab. It's going to be back after releasing Kena Bridge of Spirits. We took some time to figure out what we wanted to create next. We explored ideas that could capture the heart of what made Kena special while building on everything we learned along the way. When we began thinking about returning to our world, we were drawn to the idea of Kena as a more experienced spirit guide who could use her skills to help the living, not just those who had passed on. Okay. Let's see. In Kena Scars of Cosmora, Kena is older and renowned as a spirit guide in hopes of finding answers to the affliction she has endured all her life. Kena travels to the mysterious island of Cosmora, home to distinct cultures and regions. Cosmora is full of buried secrets from a tragic past. And on Cosmora, Kena is confronted by a powerful spirit that fractures her staff. So she's probably got to get a new one or fix it. Spirit Guide staff is their identity, their tool to help and commune with spirits. Kena's staff was also keeping her alive. Ooh. To survive, Kena must accept Cosmora's forgotten form of spirit guiding, which uses alchemy to manipulate the power of the elements. Huh, okay, that's interesting. Elemental spirit companions are a big part of this world. They are charming buddies that travel with you, grow over time, and unlock new powers as your bond deepens. Each spirit looks like tied to a different element and connected to other spirits that exist throughout the world. We revealed one spirit so far, but we have only scratched the surface. There's much more. Saving for later. Okay, that's how much more is this? Not much. Okay. Don't worry though, there will still be plenty of corrupted souls to cleanse. We want players to feel Kena has grown in skill and compatibility. We've added new elemental gameplay to bring strategy and depth when facing the threats of Cosmora. These new combat skills, elemental infusions, and use of your spirit companions will be key to overcoming challenging encounters and epic boss fights. Nice, nice. While we love to talk to you more about the story you're going to experience, we are very conscious of anything remotely spoiler-esque. True. We put a ton of effort into crafting the narrative for Scars of Cosmora, and the team is focused on creating an emotional and heartfelt adventure for returning players of Kena Bridge of Spirits and those new to Kena's world. We hope you enjoyed what you saw in the trailer. Partnering with PlayStation Studios has empowered us to craft an even larger world. That's what, yeah, I was wondering because in the trailer it looked like maybe it's semi-open world now a bit. I don't know. Or maybe just bigger zoned, potentially. Let's see. One built with an emphasis on tightly designed regions, deliberate progression, and a strong sense of adventure. We're super excited to share more in the future and can't wait for you to get your hands on what we've been crafting. The reception for Bridge of Spirits was humbling, and we hope to deliver on what everyone loved about the first game and more. Nice. Okay. Cool. Good stuff from them. Yeah, I played the first game. It was all right. It's pretty good. It wasn't like super amazing like that, like mind-blowing, but definitely good story, good gameplay. I could see where they can improve upon. It looks like they are improving upon the things they did in the first game, basically in terms of gameplay, mechanics, and even more with this sequel. So definitely looking forward to this. I think it's going to be good. What else? What else? Dude, this John Wick game, we got to look more into this. So, playable chapter of the Baba Yaga's life from Saber Interactives in close collaboration with the action movie franchise creators. That's good. Looks like this is Jesus Iglesias, game director at Saber Interactive. Hello, PlayStation community. Everyone here at Saber is very excited because we can finally share our next big project with you. And yeah, it's a John Wick AAA game. Good, it is AAA. Okay. Stay tuned for the game's official title and release date. We'll reveal both in time as well as more details about the story and setting. Let's see. We're working closely with Chad Stahelski, John Wick director and franchise visionary Keanu Reeves and Lionsgate to produce a highly anticipated, adrenaline-fueled experience that fits into the world of John Wick. This game takes place during a specific period within the John Wick timeline and contributes to the expansive and rich lore of the franchise. So they're not being clear yet of when this takes place, like if this is before the movies, like the first movie, or if it's like between John Wick 1 and 2, or between John Wick 2 and 3, or I don't know, 3 and 4, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see on that. Like many of you, we are huge John Wick fans, and having the opportunity to bring one of the most captivating and successful action franchises to life on PlayStation is a rewarding experience for us. The story is being created in collaboration with our writers, Chad, of course, and Lionsgate. It is an original gameplay narrative that addresses a significant time in John Wick's life, featuring a well-known and iconic characters, as well as compelling new characters specifically created for this production. Sweet! There are signature elements from the John Wick movies that are also present in the game, incorporated to enhance the overall interactive experience. Things like the unique use of camera work, the notable, bold, and cinematic environments, and of course, the extremely distinctive gung-fu action and intense-driven experiences. All of this is going to be fundamental to what this untitled John Wick game offers PlayStation 5 gamers. Our goal is to create a wholly immersive experience unlike any other in video games. Something that blurs the line between movies and video games, making it something truly special. We are creating a new, high-stakes, fully interactive mechanics that makes players feel like they are in a John Wick movie. That's really good. By playing the role of the Baba Yaga himself, the style of fighting will feel like an authentic John Wick action scene taken straight from the films. Everything is designed to faithfully mimic the movie experience in a meaningful, fully playable way. In order to achieve that, we are developing a distinct combat system from the ground up to ensure we stay credible to the iconic style of John Wick. We are creating rich neo-noir environments that will also contribute in a major way to creating a thrilling experience. John Wick is about the fine details in, I'm not sure what this word is. Iconic. I probably can't say it right. Iconograph. I'm going to say icon, present throughout various locations and environments that players can visit during the course of different missions. Although difficult to summarize everything we are doing to make this John Wick game a truly exceptional experience, we hope you can envision more of it with this message that we are glad to share with you. Nice. Yeah, so not much, very little details, but very cool stuff. I was really intrigued by this because I'm a big fan of John Wick movies, a big fan of Keanu Reeves as an actor. Great actor, great human being too, if you've read and heard about some of the like actual good deeds he's done. So very awesome. Yeah, looking forward to it very much. No release dates, already development, so just have to wait. Hey Karma, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. Still here and great content. Thank you, Benny. Yeah, I think I said something earlier to you. Okay. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm excited. Just got done finishing the state of play, and now I'm looking at PlayStation blog, trying to get some more details from some of these games, and we just talk about it. Let's see. I definitely want to get more Sorrow, Silent Hill, Townfall, and then what else was in here? Castlevania. We'll look at that too. 007. This chicken game. I don't know what the heck's up with that. Wait, this is bought soon as it comes out? What is? Oh, John Wick? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to see if I can get it for free, if I can request a key for it or something, but yeah. All right, we got some more PlayStation blog stuff here about Soros, Eclipse, Exhalation gameplay review, customization options detailed. So let's talk about this. This is Gregory Loudon, creative director. Let's see. Today we're stoked to share more about our comeback stronger and Eclipse Exhalation gameplay. Right. Still work in progress. Spec tweaks. Okay. So yeah, in the trailer they were talking about the passage, like this sort of hub area. Let's see. This is a vast history for you to discover and serves as a game's central hub. Okay, yeah, so it is the hub. In the passage, you can speak with other, basically NPCs, Echelon, like, 4 or 5 crew, explore more world building, and find a mysterious Banyan tree. It's also where using our comeback stronger mechanics. Yeah, let's see, you can upgrade yourself using collected Lucenite and Halcyon from your Eclipse cycles on Carcosa. Basically, yeah, get permanent upgrades. So we're talking about in the trailer. Upgrade is done via Echelon, primary units, solitary AI that allows you to adjust your Enforcer armor via the armor matrix. By using your collected resources, you can upgrade your armor to suit your playstyle. Nice. Do you want to upgrade maximum armor integrity so you can take more damage? Do you want to make Lucenite gain faster so you collect more per cycle, or upgrade your armor's power capacity to have longer shield usage? Key additions like our second chance system are also unlocked as you progress through the armor matrix. That makes sense. It's not something you get right away. World dial teleportation allows fast travel. Okay, so primary also allows you to teleport directly to any previously unlocked biome. They talk about this in the trailer too. Making our cycles more digestible, which is good. Marathon runs are possible, but you can also now teleport directly to your last biome start. That's really good. So it gives you the option if you just want to marathon it or just start where you left off. On Def, you collected main and power weapons. Your collected main and power weapons will be kept. So if you found a great Soltari shotgun or Carcosan weaponry on Def, you will start with it once again. Sweet. Let's see, there's modifiers in here. Okay. So with the modifiers, you can adjust your experience to make Soros more challenging or more forgiving. Nice. Carcosan modifiers come in 2 types. Protection modifiers reduce challenge by doing things like decreasing incoming damage, making it easier to reload your weapon, or extending the time you can use your shield. By contrast, trial modifiers make the game more challenging by making hostiles more aggressive. Weapons power degrade over time, or even removing your second chance ability entirely. Oh, the combination of modifiers you choose is entirely up to you, but crucially, protections and trials must be kept in balance to ensure a consistent challenge level. Got it. So last bit of here. In Soros, the Eclipse corrupts the weapons, artifacts, world, and people's minds. Let's see. Arjun must push through the Eclipse to find answers. But with every attempt, it adds corruption to Carcosa. The Eclipse also changes certain biomes' properties in the Blighted Marsh, which you'll see in the about trailers. So, how to marsh? Wait, about trailer. Hold on. No. I guess it's in the trailer earlier. I didn't really pay attention to that. How the marsh water comes alive and burns players when the Eclipse is activated. Hostiles will also shoot yellow corrupted projectiles, which reduce your max armor integrity unless cleansed using your power weapon. Ah, okay. The sound of the world also becomes corrupted during Eclipse, with the music by Sam Slater distorting with layers of drone guitars that resonate across our world. Yeah, the music in the game sounds really good. Our team on Soros has created a spectacular Eclipse experience, which I cannot wait for you to play. Nice. And then, of course, there's the digital and deluxe. You can get the 48-hour fake early access stuff. Yeah. April 30th, guys, so not too far away. And honestly, the game's looking better and better. And I am definitely looking forward to it. Spiritual successor to Returnal. Returnal was a lot of fun. Can't wait to dive into this and have a blast with it. All right. Actually, I'll probably hold off on the Castlevania stuff. There is, dude, 007, man. Let's check this out. So we got new details on 007 here from the PlayStation blog. I want to see and check out Discover, a reimagined origin story for James Bond as he enters the 00 program as a promising young recruit. Now, I'm one of the people that actually like this. Like, I like the way they're going with this in terms of like origin story type of thing for 00. Like, I don't mind it. I grew up watching many of the James Bond movies. I think Sean Connery is probably my favorite James Bond. But yeah, this is really cool. So we got the senior global communication manager, Jan Roscoe, talking about this. Okay. We're excited to share a brand new story trailer. Right. Which already did. Yep. All right, here we go. Set against a backdrop of global intrigue, the story trailer follows Bond as he is recruited into MI6 and pushed into situations that test not only his skills, but his judgment and resolve. Oh, okay. That's very good. We've crafted a completely original Bond story, one that stands on its own while still respecting the legacy of the characters. In 007 First Light, you will experience the pivotal moments that defined Bond's early career, relationships that shape him, and high-stakes missions that began to forge his reputation. In the trailer, you can catch early glimpses of Bond's exploits in Iceland, which puts him on MI6's radar as a potential recruit for its newly refined 00 program. Still untested and sometimes reckless, this younger Bond must quickly adapt to the rules and authority of his new environment, where initiative is not always rewarded, and obedience is often expected. Entering the world of espionage largely on its own, Bond finds an unexpected advocate in M, who recognizes his potential as an agent capable of taking control when situations turn desperate, and of completing his objective by whatever means necessary. Saying in contrast is John Greenway, a formidable agent and a training instructor for the new program. A disciplined by-the-book operative, Greenway's strict philosophy clashes early with Bond's instinctive and improvisational approach to the field. Despite their differences, the two are forced to work together as the resurgence of 009. Okay. A former British operative now turned rogue and on the loose emerges as the 00 program's first real test in the field. The pursuit takes Bond across the globe, from the quiet Carpathian Mountains to the dangerous black market of Aleph. I'm not sure what that place is. Never heard of it. It's ruled by the unpredictable Bama. That's Lenny Kravitz's character, I think. Yeah, Lenny Kravitz. Let's see, with 007 First Light, we have built a Bond gaming experience from the ground up, blending the sharp tension of espionage with the bold spectacle the franchise is known for. Okay. The game combines focused, narrative-driven segments of gameplay with more open areas that offer players greater freedom in how they approach objectives, encouraging the creativity and player agency that have been synonymous with IO Interactive games. Cool. So stay tuned for more information, basically. It comes out, May 27th? So yeah, not super far away. A few more months, so. But looking good, looking better. Very Uncharted still. Definitely very Uncharted still looking. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. What else? What else do I want to go over here? Let's see. It's pretty cool. Death Stranding 2 is coming to PC, which is coming a lot sooner than PC than I thought. Yeah, let's check this one out. So, Brigadine Abyss. Like, I've never played the original on the PlayStation 1. This is a new game in the series. This is a reveal of the latest edition in the tactical PlayStation series. Today's State of Play revealed the first trailer for Brigadine Abyss, our upcoming single-player fantasy strategy RPG, which launches on PS5 in 2026. The Brigadine series has had a long history of PlayStation, with the first title launching on the original PlayStation back in 1998. Now, 6 years after the release of Brigadine, The Legend of Runeterra, the series once again brings players to a fantasy world where battles take place on a hex grid. Okay. The installment of Brigadine tells... Oh, this installment, sorry. Brigandine tells the story of a powerful empire scheming to conquer the continent and 6 different protagonists who find themselves facing this gory evil. The player can choose to play as the leader of one of 6 factions as they navigate events that will shape the history of the continent of, was it Mil-Watatia? I'm probably saying that wrong. Strategically command troops of monsters to overcome trial after trial and bear witness to every twist and turn along the way. Nice. Latest entry carries forward serious staples like fighting battles on hex-based maps using troops of knights and monsters, various RPG elements, and over 100 units with their own skills, elements, and traits. However, it will also feature some brand new systems. So we don't know those brand new systems yet, but 3D graphics bring the game's wide array of battlefields to life, provide a sense of immersion to its deep strategic gameplay. Let's see, in addition to the 6 stories following the 6 main characters, there are also optional side quests which follow each of the continent's 24 factions. Wow. This makes for a staggering combined total of 200 plus hours of playtime. Jeez, dude, that's insane. Enough to satisfy even the most diehard players. Yeah. And it's a message from the producer at the end. Typical stuff, nice message. Probably thank you here. Also, new development team doing this game though. Okay. And so hope you look forward to it. More details on the game and its release date will be announced at a later date. So I imagine either like a future state of play or something like that, because there's one in the spring usually, and there's a state of play, I think, usually in the summertime. So that'll probably be one of those. It's announced that. All right, it looks interesting. Kind of gives me a bit of, what's that game? I think Edge of Eternity vibes to it, and Fire Emblem a little bit. That's awesome. Comrade, do you have a favorite game besides John Wick or anything else from this show? Let's see. Okay, so it's 1, 2, and then at least 3 more I want to check out here. What? Dude, we gotta see what's up with this chicken game. So yeah, this crazy looking chicken game here doesn't have an official name yet, but Project Windless. So share first look at Project Windless, new open world action RPG coming to PlayStation 5. This is a project we've been quietly working on for years, and it feels great to finally bring you into the worlds we've fallen in love with. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure you check out. Oh yeah, saw the trailer. This is from the studio head as well, creative director Patrick. Project Windless is set in the universe of the acclaimed Korean fantasy series The Bird That Drinks Tears, which I've never even heard of that. When we first discovered the novels, they immediately stood out. This was not a classic Western fantasy setup. It was a stranger, darker, and more tragic. In many ways, it was also more human. In this world, each race has its own worldview and its own complex history. Conflicts are never clean or heroic. The world felt ancient and lived in, full of places we wanted to explore. We quickly realized that this universe naturally fits an open world experience, a place where you can wander, discover, and get lost in its mysteries. Windless versus Kratos, I guess. Yeah. Instead of adapting the story you might know, we decided to go way back in time. We went over 1,000 years before the events of the books and explored a turning point that the novels barely touch on. In this forgotten age, the land is divided as tensions rise, you step into the role of a mythical figure whose actions will shape the birth of a new kingdom. From the beginning, we wanted Project Windless to feel like your world, not ours. We made it an open world with as little handholding as possible. You are free to chart your own course. The world rarely forces you into a single direction, whether you're exploring on your own, delving into a hidden story, or preparing up for a massive battle. We want your journey to feel personal and authentic, full of unexpected moments instead of guiding players step by step. The world is designed to encourage curiosity, take risks, to forge alliances, to wage war, and ultimately decide what kind of legend you as a player want to become. One of the big early questions we had was, who should the player be in this world? We kept coming back to one answer: the Recons, which I guess is the chicken character, like the buff chicken you play as. Recons are a nomadic warrior race of humanoid birds, known for their immense physical strength and size. From the moment we started prototyping, everything clicked. Their speed, reach, and physical presence were perfect for the one versus many combat fantasy at our game's core, which is a Museo style type of thing. Let's see. What truly defined them for us, though, was their complexity. They are powerful, yes, but they are also solitary, with strong personal beliefs and vulnerabilities, including a well-known fear of water. These traits made them feel more real and helped us create a strong, memorable protagonist who is not invincible. We also challenge ourselves to create a combat experience that feels different from what you usually see in action RPGs, something bigger and wilder, driven by the raw chaos of battle. Okay, as a Recon warrior, you often fight dozens, sometimes hundreds of enemies at once. To be clear, these crowds aren't just visual noise brought to life through innovative mass technology. They move, flank, surround, and react to your actions, turning every battle into a living, unpredictable spectacle. You might cut through swarms or face giant creatures that dominate the battlefield. Every encounter pushes you to read the situation, adapt, and react in the moment. That's very good. Okay. Somebody's got to wait. I'm wondering how many of these games come to PC as well, too. This has got to be coming to PC and like other ones, too, but it looks interesting. It looks crazy. It does look fun. The combat does look fun. Even though we're playing this as like humanoid bird that looks like a rooster or chicken. But I'm intrigued. Definitely interested in seeing how this is, for sure. Let's see. All right, Beast Reincarnation gets a release date for August 4th, guys, and more PlayStation blog details about it. So, new gameplay trailer, story details. Yep. Let's see. All right, our game is set in the beautiful yet harsh landscapes of Japan in the year 4026, an original world that blends traditional Japanese elements with science fiction. Its stories focuses on two main characters, Emma and Ku, both of whom were designed by Pablo Uchida. The game begins inside a colony, one of the few habitable areas in this devastated world. Here we meet Emma, born corrupted by blight, which caused her to fuse with plants and gain the ability to freely manipulate her hair. Her hair has been transformed into plant-like vines that she can use to traverse various terrains, such as collapsed bridges and high walls. It not only helps with movement, but can be used to attack as well, by extending her hair above the enemy's head to perform a falling assassination. Shunned by people that fear what they cannot understand, Emma lives as an outcast without her feelings or memories. Meanwhile, Ku is a Malfact, if I'm saying it right, a being that possesses a threat to this world. Emma hunts these Malfacts and takes on the role of a sealer, absorbing their blight into her own body. Two beings who should never coexist. When Emma and Ku meet, the story begins to unfold dramatically. Beast Reincarnation is one person, one dog action RPG. The protagonist Emma fights using sword-based actions in real time, while Ku battles by unleashing skills via commands, like in a turn-based RPG. Oh, okay. Very nice. When Emma performs a parry, like Just Guard, against enemy attacks, points are earned to activate Ku's skills. These points can then be used to unleash Ku's abilities. This game doesn't require you to fight solely through action. Ku's commands can be accessed anytime by pressing the triangle button. Opening the command menu slows down time, giving you time to select Ku's techniques. By seamlessly switching between action and commands, you can fight while always feeling Ku's presence by your side. That's good. Ever-changing world as well, too. In this world, the influence of blight causes the environment to suddenly shift. During exploration, the world changes in real time, becoming part of its natural cycle, with plains and wastelands gradually transforming into forests. In some areas, the transformation is abrupt, giving rise to unseen Malfacts. Throughout their journey, Emma and Ku traverse diverse lands, uncover the world's mysteries, and meet other people. We hope you'll join us in this world of Beast reincarnation to witness Emma and Ku's story. There's still many features we will wish to share, so please look forward to that. Future updates. Yeah, so they'll definitely start the marketing more for this in the coming months. Sorry about that. Yeah, I imagine maybe they'll start really. I mean, they technically have already started to kick it off with like recently having this shown off on the Xbox, Partners Direct, and then now here at State of Play. So I imagine Summer Games Fest is the next big time we'll get something updates on this, and they'll probably really start to push the marketing even more for this game. Exciting stuff though, man. I'm looking forward to this one too. So I hope you guys are too. This is looking really, really good. And liking that Game Freak is, stepping out of our comfort zone a bit here, even though this game is outsourced. I read it's outsourced to a lot of essentially help outside, and a small team of Game Freak helped with making this game. So, but at the same time, this is good because then they can learn, and maybe, this becomes a new IP. They can maybe in the future, like if there's a sequel, they don't have to outsource as much, hopefully. And then they can just, show and teach more of the internal team on what to do. So that'd be cool. Okay. We talked about a lot here. Yeah, we talked about a lot. Let me see what else. All right, let's check out the Silent Hill transmission. Let me see. Was that on Konami's or was that PlayStation's? Oh, the official YouTube channel. Okay. Cool. All right, let me get this pulled up. All right, let's see this new Silent Hill transmission, which gives us updates on Silent Hill Townfall, I believe. Okay. Oh, let me skip ahead here. All right, here we go.
Minasan, こんにちは。サイレントヒルトランスミッションへようこそ。サイレントヒルシリーズのプロデューサー岡本元井です。2022年の発表以来、長い間お待たせしましたが、本日は待望のタイトルサイレントヒルタウンフォールのニュースや情報をついに皆さんにお届けできることを嬉しく思います。本日ソニーのステートオブプレイでトレーラーを公開し、プレイステーション5、Steam、エピックゲームズにてウィッシュリスト登録を開始しました。皆様ぜひご登録よろしくお願いいたします。さらにこの配信独占の最新情報もご用意しています。まずは本プロジェクトのパートナーをご紹介しましょう。
Yeah, I'm ready to learn more about this game, see what they do. Why they went with a first person
アナプルナインタラクティブのインタラクティブ&ニューメディア部門プレジデントヘクター・サンチェスさんとゲーム部門責任者のリアン・ルームさん、そしてスクリーンバーンのライター兼ディレクターのジョン・マッケランさんをお迎えしています。皆さん本日はようこそいらしてくださいました。
Thank you, Okamoto-san. At Annapurna, we're always looking to push the boundaries of storytelling, and we couldn't be more excited and honored to have the opportunity to work with you and the entire team at Konami to co-publish Silent Hill Townfall. Annapurna Interactive is a publisher that not only looks for great stories to tell, but also great teams to tell those stories. And we're so pleased to partner with the very special development team that created Silent Hill Townfall, John, and the entire team at Screenburn Interactive.
And this project came about because the team at Annapurna and the team at Screenburn are really passionate about Silent Hill. We're very excited about the unique stories that we're able to tell in this amazing franchise. It's also important to us at Annapurna that the developers we partner with really love the IP that they're working on, and that's exactly what we have with Screenburn.
Yeah, as a fan of the series ever since the release of the first game, it's a real pleasure and an honor to be here today to talk about Townfall. The entire development team and I are so excited to finally be able to share our first look after so many years of development out of sight.
皆さんありがとうございます。それではまず本日公開されたサイレントヒルタウンホールのリビールトレーラーを振り返りましょ
All right, so they're showing the trailer we already seen earlier at State of Play, which does look really good.
Listen to me. You can't stay in this room forever. I can't stay in this room forever. I know this is going to be hard. But you have to come back to me. Come back to me, Simon.
Music is very Silent Hill. Makes sense. And love that they're sticking to the themes of Silent Hill, even though it doesn't actually take place Silent Hill.
I woke up in the water again. But this time it's different.
I hope this team definitely optimizes this really well.
I keep trying to fix what happened. But no matter what I do,
You can't fix it. It doesn't let us change things. You did what you did.
You know what that reminds me of? That device using kind of from Alien Isolation. Like maybe they took some inspiration from Alien Isolation when it comes out the device. Creature design is really good. So you get like a pistol, you get like a melee, wooden weapon, things like that. But I wonder what other weapons you get in this game to utilize to defend yourself. It's using Unreal Engine, so I'm concerned about that. UE5.
前回のティザートレーラーから続く形でついにあのポケットテレビの持ち主が明らかになりました。このトレーラーはタウンフォールの本質、そしてサイレントヒルらしさをしっかりと捉えています。
And we can see from the trailer that debuted today that Townfall clearly embodies the DNA of the Silent Hill franchise. It also has quite a unique take, which we know has been really important to the team at Screenburn. And part of that uniqueness comes from their own identity, their perspectives, their history, and their style. So John, we'd love viewers to learn more about Screenburn and your team's history and the work you've done on Silent Hill Townfall.
Absolutely. Our main objectives were to make a game that could feel specific to the team who made it, to bring something new to the series in terms of setting, and to really think about what Silent Hill, both in concept and gameplay, could look like through a Screenburn lens.
Yeah, and it's this lens that appealed to us so much when we started working with you and Screenburn, many years ago. And we knew that with Annapurna's partnership with Konami helping to guide the project, that the three teams together could produce something original, exciting for the fans, and show Silent Hill in a way that hadn't been seen before.
皆様、情熱あるメッセージ本当にありがとうございます。 サイレントヒルの伝統を受け継ぎつつも、新しいチームごとに世界観やテーマ、美学がどのように解釈されるかを示すことはとても重要です。ここでスクリーンバーンインタラクティブと本作を
we're getting a
形
deeper
作る
look
人
into
々
Screen
の
Bird?
姿
Okay.
をご覧いただきましょう。
Nice. Glasgow. Oh, so is I wonder if Silent Hill Town Foldin's like set in Scotland. Since the dev team, I guess, is from Scotland, but they're in Glasgow. Yeah, yeah.
We've got our previous games that we worked on over the years. So Super Arclight was our first title that we released back in 2016.
Oh, wow, they did that?
Stories Untold, 2017, Observation, 2019.
They did
Silent
Observation.
Hill.
Okay, that makes sense.
Our little collection of Silent Hill games. The thought that we're going to be slotted in at the end there, it is a genuine honor to work with the franchise and to contribute to it. After we shipped Observation, we were kind of like figuring out what we were going to do next. And then we got this call from Annapurna to ask us what we would do with Silent Hill. That froze us in our tracks. It's not an opportunity we ever thought we'd get, but it's one we knew we all wanted right away. We pulled together a pitch of what we felt would be a really cool, unique screen burn take and brought it to Konami, and we were delighted that they loved the idea. It was like, this is exactly what we need. This is what we want to do, and we want you to go for it. And so to have their trust in us, both Annapurna and Konami, is a huge honor.
Heck yeah. A little bit of gameplay here. So I guess you can just like look around corners similar to other FPSs or sneak peek.
So yeah, this is where Graham lives and where design lives.
My name's Graham McKellen. I'm the lead game designer. John is my brother, so we've known each other for a while. We have a lot of the same experiences, films that we watched when we grew up, games that we played. That allows us to work really well together when it comes to finding the synergy between narrative and game design. Very early, we agreed that we wanted to present this game in first person. And first person is, you know, you have a more limited field of view.
True, true.
There's things happening off screen which you're not always aware of, and you know, as we know in horror, what happens off screen is sometimes more scarier than what happens right in front of you. How we use the perspective to induce the horror, anxiety, and fear, but then at the same time trying to find the balance to that, which is what can we give the player?
You know, one of the first things we set out to do was like, what can we do with the radio that's not been done before? What can we do that kind of gives it a new function, a new aesthetic, but it feels Silent Hill, the analog tech that's kind of been my visual calling card. Most of the things we've done, like even in our previous games, has been as close to real life technology as we can get. This is a very small handheld TV, but kind of inspired the CRTV.
The CRTV is, you know, our take on the classic radio. We knew we wanted to have the player bring it up and actually use it, so we were really keen on having the player tune.
Okay,
with the
that's pretty
CRTV,
cool.
Actually go through the frequencies, discover narrative content, but also being able to use it as a tool to see where enemies were.
They don't say it's inspired by Alien Isolation, but okay.
Mechanic, which
I see where they got their inspiration from, though.
Mobility around where the camera can be, so you can peek up and to the sides, to see around corners or over walls.
I keep doing this as I lean.
And it's really important for the first-person perspective, giving the player that extra control over the camera.
For a long time, this game we felt might just be Northern Europe, you know, and not lock it down to Scotland. There was a drive to create something that felt authentic to us, and it kind of felt natural to kind of bring it home.
When John first showed me the game and I saw this sort of a very obviously Silent Hill, misty, foggy environment, that felt like a walk to school when I was growing up. Because, you know, I've grown up in towns like this, in a small fishing town that's kind of similar to St. Amelia. It's a beautifully epic, grey, drizzly environment, and we're bringing that to the game.
It just feels so
Very
real,
Silent Hill.
especially when you're going through it in first person. You kind of feel like you're there. It's so detailed, every single thing, and it's all connected to the story.
A very personal story. I know for John as well.
I would have been about 17 or 18 when the first game came out, and I was really ill, high fever, all this kind of stuff. I know I finished it, but the experience I have was like a fever dream, because it literally was. To this day, I've never played it again, because I kind of don't want to know whether what happened that night was real or not. Drawn to the fog ever since. And I think now that we're actually responsible for it, and we're actually kind of pulling the rest of the team in, and now we're looking forward to bringing the fans into that fever dream too.
Awesome. Heck yeah. That'll be a good horror game. And Silent Hill definitely wasn't on my radar when I was younger, but now with all these new games coming out and a remake of 2,
自分
yeah.
たちの仕事だけでなく、サイレントヒルの歴史や意味に強い情熱を持つ開発者の姿を目にするのはとても刺激的ですね。各チームがそれぞれのビジョンをサイレントヒルに持ち込み、新しい体験をどのように形作ったのかがよくわかります。さて、公開されたばかりのトレーラーについて語るべきことがたくさんあります。最も注目すべきは本作が一人称視点である点でしょう。過去作にも一人称要素はあるものの、10時間を超える長編作品としてこの
Wow,
方式を
okay.
採用
So
したの
some
は
other Silent Hill game had some
タウン
first
ホー
person
ルが
elements
シリ
to
ーズ
it.
史上初めてです。この視点の変化により、プレイヤーはサイレントヒルの恐怖を新たなレンズを通して目撃す
I
ることにな
wonder
り
though,
ま
are
す。
they maybe taking a
恐怖
page
が
out of
プレ
like
イヤーのすぐ
Capcom's
そばに迫る
playbook
だ
a
けで
bit
なく、
of going
ス
first
クリーン
person?
バーンが考案した新しい戦闘、回避、謎解きのメカニクスとも見事に調和します。
Absolutely. Every feature of the game has been designed with this perspective in mind, but always making sure that while we see the world in this new way, the experience still feels distinctly Silent Hill. A big part of that experience is centered around enemies and how our protagonist Simon will encounter them.
Right.
Familiar tools from the world of Silent Hill are all available, planks of
Yep.
wood, pipes, and ranged weapons like the pistol.
Okay.
But the ability to sneak, hide, and evade brings a new element of choice to the combat, where resorting to violence isn't the only option. In fact, with the aid of the pocket television, known as the CRTV in the game, evasion is every bit as useful a survival technique as facing enemies head-on. Players are encouraged to experiment and find a playstyle that suits them while being mindful of the resources and the opportunities that surround them.
わかりやすい例が覗き込みですよね。サイモンは物体や壁の上からあるいは周りから慎重に身を乗り出して敵の様子を確認でき、発見される可能性を下げることができます。この要素は遭遇前の慎重さが生かされるだけでなく、見た目、手触りの面でとても映画的な表現になっています。
Indeed. That additional level of fine control provided to the player works especially well in first person, and it allows players to cautiously assess an encounter before they make a decision to evade or charge in. In first person, features like the peek or the CRTV become more immersive, rendering details up close in the character's hands and all in a tactile and physical way rather than using on-screen HUD elements. These features really shine in first person, and as the game progresses, players will be challenged in many different ways. Using the right technique at the right time is vital for Simon's survival.
ジョンさん、次は新主人公サイモン・オーデルに目を向けてみましょう。シリーズのキャラクターは皆心に重いものを抱えていますが、サイモンも例外ではありません。彼は多層的で不安定、そして非常に人間的です。トレーラー冒頭で主人公であるサイモンが今回舞台となる街、セントアメリアに縁があることが示唆され、
I mean, that's Silent Hill games for you difficult and emotional type of
ジョン
journeys.
さん、彼が島へ向かう事情、そしてプレイヤーが踏み入れる物語について視聴者の皆様に特別に教えてもらえますか？
Well, I knew when beginning to write the game that fans would have certain expectations about the worlds, characters, and the themes that permeate the series. I wanted to both lean into those expectations in some ways and subvert them in others. Guilt is a strong theme throughout Silent Hill's many stories.
Yep,
and I
it
wanted
is.
to dive deeper into the various different ways that guilt
Silent
can
Hill F was
manifest,
such a great
where it
fun
comes
game.
from, what it can do to people, and how, if you can, come to accept or resolve it. So while those narrative themes are distinctly Silent Hill, we're looking at and interpreting those themes in a very different way.
ゲームの冒頭、サイモンは物事を終わらせてほしい、それが正しいことだと告げる謎の電話を受け取ります。トレーラーで見た通り、彼は島に到着しますが、この段階ではどうやって来たのか不明であり、サイモン自身も向かう先が分かっていないように見えます。
Well, a core component of our team's narrative style that has been present in all of our previous games is mystery. Simon's journey through the town is layered with nuance and questions where players will gradually uncover both small details and big reveals, and they'll be kept guessing throughout. There are other characters to meet along the way too, and understanding Simon's connection to them is key to the narrative. Some mysteries will pay off as the game progresses, and some will deepen further, inviting players to dive deep into the world and the details spread around the town.
サイモンの旅がどのようなものになるのか楽しみにしていただければと思います。
Heck yeah.
さて、次はタウンフォールの舞台となる街、
Oh, we're gonna learn more
センターメディア
about
に
the
つい
town.
て
Okay.
紹介しましょう。サイレントヒルのキャラクターを街と切り離すことはできません。世界は彼らを映し出し、試し、変えていきます。サイモンの旅を理解するには、彼が身を置く街を理解する必要があります。それでは、センターメディアのインスピレーションとなったスコットランドの実際の場所を見てみましょ
Heck yeah. Let's see. And many game devs do this too. Where they'll go out to public places, different places around the world, take pictures, just, you know, get absorbed into the areas they're trying to take inspiration from and put into the games.
We've referenced a lot in the game. Graham and I have been many times over the years. We took Paul up when he joined the team. And I think this is Linda's first time.
It is, yeah.
So you're going to get a bit of a shock when you're in St. Amelia.
As a QA lead, I think I have played probably 3,000 hours of this game, but I've actually never explored those real towns, so I'm excited to see it.
It's the smell and the wind and the sound of the place, all of that together is what you're trying to recreate. You're not just trying to recreate the visuals, you're trying to recreate the vibe. And there's no better way of doing it than spending time there.
It's really important to not live your life behind a lens and just absorb the place when you're there. So I suppose it's always important for artists to get out and see the place that they're supposed to be making.
Graham and I were chasing fog while I dragged Graham out with me. I was like, I need someone in front of the camera when I take these images. Fog was so dense that when we came out here, we got to like this spot, and from here we couldn't see the coast anymore, and we couldn't tell which direction the coast was in, and we immediately felt like in danger. And we ended up with this shot here. The atmosphere is like blue and light, the sun was going down. Everything from that moment was when we kind of realized how this game was going to begin.
Ooh, yeah, very foggy over there in Scotland.
On the east coast of Scotland, called a Har. I got pretty obsessed chasing the Har. You know, I wasn't painting images. I wasn't like trying to like imagine what the fog would look like. I could go to a town that looks like St. Amelia and find a fog that looks like Silent Hill and come back and show the team, here's what the game needs to look like. You know, and I would drag other people on my trips with me and be like, you got to come too. And they're like, really? It's 4 a.m.
4 a.m.
When we come back to the studio, we can try and recreate what we felt, not just what we saw.
That's a good mentality to have, though. Create what you feel, like not just what you see.
Beautiful corner that we did. And then as we get around this corner, yeah, it's literally the same.
It is actually, yeah.
Yep.
This is so cool.
Yep.
I hope we have that in the game, the seaweed.
This was the first pier I think we came to, and we walked along a bunch of other piers as well, just to kind of see the differences and yeah, the kind of shapes that they make and how they're used, that kind of thing, you know. So this is it. This is very similar to our St. Amelia pier.
So we're in St. Monans. This is the harbour town and was the first place that we built for the game. When I started to write the story about what this town was, what happened to this town, the isolation was a big factor. There's like an existential dread that comes with that. Silent Hill has always had a sense of like not being able to leave the town and face why you're there. That isolation isn't just for the protagonist, but also for the town. It's like they've got to do what they got to do. You just have to get on with it, and you have to solve the problem. There's no running away.
It's surreal. I think it's because a lot of stuff are so similar to in-game, even like the slanted walls, the colors. Wherever the benches are placed is exactly the same as in-game.
These alleyways kind of snake through the entire town. They're really fun to walk up and down in real life, but when you've got a monster chasing you, it's just not a nice place to be.
coming up there, this was one of the slopes that when I first came here, I was like looking at all the textures. And luckily Unreal allows us with Nanite to just sort of layer on loads of meshes and textures on top of each other. I don't know what this is. Bits of like rag and tarpaulin, like the glove, for instance, there. It's just like layers upon layers upon layers of life and history. You're mimicking several hundred years worth of life. That's what we aim to do. And a lot of the time, the player will just sort of walk around and absorb it, and they won't know why it feels like a real place, but the effort that we've put in will make them feel like it's a real place, and it will give them that
for
sense of
sure.
history. And, yeah.
I love it, man. These devs really care.
It's a big moment for us, definitely. For me personally, for the team, you know, we're all big fans. I think that's an understatement to say big fans. You know, we're obsessed. To be trusted with a franchise like this, it's an honor, and you know, we want to make sure we ace it. So we're giving it our all to create something that's really new and really unique.
Heck yeah, man. Exciting. Definitely makes me believe in this team more to make this a good horror game with Silent Hill Townfall.
センターメディアのインスピレーションや再現方法について貴重なお話をありがとうございました。細部へのこだわりが新しい世界観をリアルに感じさせています。こうした丁寧な作り込みはシリーズならではの大切な魅力です。最後にタウンホールの規模や構成についてお話ししましょう。
Size and shape with
For
Townfall?
sure.
Okay.
And while Annapurna has been primarily known over the last decade for independent games from smaller teams, Townfall is no small game. In fact, it's among some of the biggest games that we've ever published.
And while Screenburn is a relatively small development studio at about 30 people, they have been afforded the development time to really realise their creative vision for Townfall. And as a result, Townfall is a full-length, high-quality game that we can all present with confidence following Silent Hill F and Silent Hill 2.
スクリーンバーン、アナプルナ、コナミの3社が手を組み作り上げたサイレントヒルのエッセンスをしっかり取り入れたタイトルとなっています。今年皆さんにサイレントヒルタウンホールを実際にプレイしてもらえることを非常に楽しみにしています。
I hope they release it in
本日
October.
のサイレントヒルトランスミッションは
Like
こちら
September,
で終
October
了
time,
となり
Halloween
ます。
time.
最後に視聴者の皆
Oh,
さん
that's
へ
it.
向け
Okay.
て一言ずつメッセージをお願いします。
We're so thankful for your patience, and we can't wait to show you more of what we have in store for you in Townfall. We see this project not only as our biggest and most ambitious game yet, but as a love letter to the series that inspired many of the team, myself included, to become game developers in the first place. It's truly an honour to be given this opportunity to contribute to the series, and on behalf of the team at Screenburn, thank you for your support and your encouragement over the years.
We've loved working with the entire team at Screenburn and are very proud of the game they've created. Our goal at Annapurna is to support our developers so they can focus on making the best possible game. It's been amazing to see Townfall come to life throughout development. Thank you to Screenburn for their partnership, and thank you to Konami for trusting us with the Silent Hill franchise.
Silent Hill Townfall is a labor of love for everybody involved and a true collaboration across the three teams. From the amazing team in Scotland at Screenburn to the revered publisher Konami, not only in Japan but around the world, and ourselves, who are very humbled by the opportunity at Annapurna to co-publish a game for the first time with an existing franchise and bring our unique take to this historic franchise.
スクリーンバーン、アナプルナ、コナミの3社で長い時間をかけて作り上げてきた作品を発表することができて本当に良かった
A lot
で
of
す。
positivity here, man.
本日お見せした通り、非常に丁寧に作り上げていますので、皆様ぜひ楽しみにお待ちください。本日お届けしたサイレントヒルタウンホールは、プレイステーション
Definitely wishlist in this game.
5
Definitely.
エピックゲームズにてウィッシュリスト登録受付中です。ぜひ登録をお願いいたします。また、サイレントヒルトランスミッションでは、今後も継続してサイレントヒルシリーズの情
And they're
報
gonna
を
do future
皆
episodes
さんに
too.
お届けして
Sweet.
まいります。次回もどうぞお楽しみに。本日はご視聴いただき誠にありがとうございました。
All right, that is it for that one. Yeah. Cool. So it's coming later this year. We don't know exactly when, but I'm hoping like September, October time, like they did with Silent Hill F last year. And that'll be right around spooky season anyway. So that makes sense, but good stuff here for sure. Definitely made me more excited, made me believe more in Screenburn and what the return brings to the table. I just hope they can optimize this game really well since it's Unreal Engine 5 they're using. So time will tell. All right, guys. Let's see. Was there anything else to check out or talk about game news wise? I wonder. Let's see. Mm. Wait, we did look more into Resident Evil, I believe, right? This was yep, that was Kenna. Story is being created in collaboration with John Wick, Atari Shotgun, or Saros 007 environment. I don't think we did look at Resident Evil Requiem more. Troops of monsters to overcome. Yeah, I don't think we did. Nope. Let me see. If they have more details to share, because man, I wonder what's going on with Leon. Or did they not have more Resident Evil stuff? Let me see. Let me see. Nope, doesn't look like it. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Thought they would, but nope. Double checking if I want to talk about anything else real quick, because I may wrap up stream here in a bit early. Definitely did Silent Hill already. No, I think I'll just leave it at that. So some cool stuff there. Overall, very exciting new game, new stuff. So stay tuned for the videos I put on YouTube over the next coming days, if into next week and everything like that, as I'll spread it out and things like that. Not try to bombard you guys with stuff, but yeah, I'm excited and looking forward to a lot of this. Which one you most excited for? Good question. Let me think. Out of what was shown. I'm gonna go back to the PlayStation YouTube just to double check. Well, we already got the God of War game Shadow Drop, right? We don't have a release date for God of War Trilogy Remake, so I'm not gonna say that. I want to focus on games that actually have a release date or at least come out this year. Supposed to come out this year. So, which means I can't say the John Wick game because that doesn't have a release date or even an official title yet. Most excited for? Probably RE Requiem, even though we've been knowing about that game. But we've known about Marvel Tokon as well too. But yeah, I think I'm just really intrigued by like what's happening with that. What is Leon gonna? Are they gonna kill off Leon? Is he gonna die from where he's got infected with? You know, I think that one. Yeah. I'm most excited for from what was like shown off at the State of Play. Even though we known about it for a while. I mean, Marvel Tokon we know about for a while too, and yeah, some of these projects we are not gonna know when they're coming out for a while. Like we got a new Dead or Alive fighting game, the Project Wild Windless. I would say maybe as a secondary. Probably Beast Reincarnation from what was shown off at this State of Play. But in terms of my most anticipated game this year that's supposed to come out, it's still Marvel's Wolverine from Insomniac, because I'm a big Marvel fan and Wolverine fan. So my bad. No, you're fine, Benny. You're good. That's gonna be a good one. Yeah. Look forward to Pragmata. I do too. I'm liking what Capcom is doing with their experimentation with that one. However you spell it. No, you're good. Yeah, that's how you spell it. There's a demo for that right now, so check it out for sure. See if you like it. Looking forward to that. Star Wars is going to be a good one, but yeah, I'm not most excited for that one. But I would say Wolverine's my most anticipated, but out of the State of Play, RE9. All right, guys, I think that's going to be it for me for tonight. And wait, Leon what? Leon going to be the final boss? And I ain't ready. Oh man, I hope not. I hope not. I can understand why you would guess that or speculate that though. Definitely can. All right, guys. So I'll be back tomorrow with more Neo 3 in the evening. So stay tuned for that. Had fun checking out these State of Play, the Silent Hill transmission, talking game news with you guys, anything like that. A lot of fun. Appreciate your opinions and hanging out with me. Y'all take care. Stay safe. Good night.
Yes, nobody is gone. I'm just saying, and I still